Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for Miss Yola. Love that name. Thank you for joining me. Where are you calling from?
Thank you for having me. I live nearby Chicago.
Oh, you're my backyard. All good minds think alike because I see like lots of light around you. I don't know if you work with angels or have ever felt like talking to angels or calling them in.
Yes, I do some healing on myself. I usually call them up if there's something happening to me, and then I just lay down and let them do their work.
Well, beautiful. They just want to acknowledge that because sometimes you're like, is this really happening? And it is, because there's like a band of them around you. And one in particular I want to say is Raphael, because it is about your healing journey.
Yes.
They just want to acknowledge your call for help, because that's when they do come in. And that's when many more come in, is when we ask for their assistance and we invite them in. So anyway, they tell me that somebody had suffered, I feel like a female, I don't know if it's on the other side or you, suffering from cancer or surviving cancer.
Cancer history is huge. So my mom, dad, and my sister passed away from cancer, and I melted 9 tumors, so I beat the cancer. But I did it at home. I did it with the Emotion Code by Bradley Nelson method. I have an energy practitioner who does it, and Helen, she's been doing this for 20-something years.
Oh my gosh. And the angels who were there on the other side with you, watching over you during this journey. What power. I got to tell you that I think this is transformational, not only for you, because I feel like this is going to be some of the work you're going to be doing for others. Do you know that?
No.
Yes. You may not recognize it yet because you're still doing hardcore stuff as a mom.
Yes.
There's something that's tied to all this, and I feel like it had something to do with a breakup of a relationship that wasn't healthy for you.
I just got divorced. It was a long 17 years.
And I feel like you're doing some counseling over it too.
With myself.
Yes, well, you need to get some support, because I feel like there is some association, I don't know if I want to say narcissism, that you might be dealing with and reading something about it, but you might need some extra support regarding this matter.
But I've been looking for the extra support, and it's like any reading, anywhere I go and I ask about the narcissism and I ask, why do I attract it? Why is it so much around me? The only answers I receive is that I have a lot of light, so then they come to me like a magnet, but I don't really see a way out of it.
That's why I think you need some extra support of a professional counselor. There is a way out of it, and to recognize the signs. And then as soon as you recognize the signs of what you feel inside intuitively is another guidance factor from working with angels, and knowing when to proceed and when to hold back. Not to say anybody's bad or evil out there, just to say that there's some people that are just not resonating with you. And you know it, but sometimes you still let them in. And as I say that, was there name calling in this relationship?
Yeah, well, a lot of things, and try to provoke physical fights. And
they're telling me that as a confirmation to the validation. All that health challenge was tied to that. So you take your time, nurture your body, mind, and spirit, and go talk to a professional counselor who can probably help you walk through that.
Well, I would probably need some type of recommendation, because many people I go to, it's like a silly therapy thing where you just sit and they just make you vent. But, I can vent by myself too.
I've got somebody for you. We could talk about it when we get off the phone. Got the perfect person for you. Thank you for sharing your time with me, Miss Yola.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to call into this show, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com, where you're going to find out some more services and upcoming events to support our show so we can continue on air free to you, and tune into your spirit each and every day by subscribing to the podcast. And please rate it and share it. We'd appreciate that.